What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the uncrowned Otaku. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for another Death Battle prediction video. Now, this one should be right up my alley. We talking anime, we talking manga, we talking two legendary shonen characters. The flagships of what held Shonen Jump down for a decade. On the left, we have the substitute Shinigami, the half Quincy, half Shinigami. Well, I guess like quarter Quincy, quarter Shinigami, quarter human. We have Ichigo Kurosaki, proud owner of Tensazangetsu, or whatever his new one is. There's a lot of, we'll get into that later. On the right-hand side, we have the other hero, molded from the aspirations of Goku. Legendary ninja of the village of the leaf, Konoha. We have Naruto Uzumaki. Also proud inheritor of, part of the Senju clan. But anyways, it's Ichigo versus Naruto. Now, as I record this video, I'm actually still split down the middle on who I think is going to win. So I'm actually going to talk it out with y'all, kind of weigh some pros and cons, see what their feats are, and I'm gonna predict somebody. I'm gonna predict somebody by the end of this video. But just know, right now, in my mind, I'm not sure who's gonna win. Now, the reason I'm still a little torn is the feats. Does Naruto have the same kind of feats that Ichigo can do? And I'm saying when Ichigo goes Bankai, one of his most impressive feats that we saw early on was when he was fighting Byakuya, and Byakuya did his Senbon Zakura, the 1,000 cherry blossoms. Each one of those shards is like a blade that can cut you. Ichigo slashed away each shard with his sword. He was moving so fast that none of those 1,000 blades could hit him. Can Naruto move that fast? Yes, in the QB mode he has kind of like spatial teleportation, but is it that fast? Even the yellow flash got hit. Naruto still gets bodied. Is he fast enough to compare with Ichigo when he goes Bankai with his Shundo? Flash step. And on the other side, does Ichigo have the destructive capabilities that Naruto has? When Naruto goes into his Sage mode and throws that Rasen Shuriken, does his giant Rasengans, his Kage Bunshins. Naruto can make craters in the earth at his full strength. Does Ichigo have that kind of destructive power? Arguably, maybe. When he goes into his hollow form, if he goes completely hollowificated, maybe. I haven't really seen Ichigo do that much damage to a landscape. So that's why I'm still kind of torn. It's the speed versus the destructive capability. Now, there's a lot of variables here. In the preview, they show all forms of Naruto. Kid, Shippuden, grown man. Now, if they're going Hokage Naruto, that's a complete game changer. I guess they should go Hokage Naruto, right? If they're going at the full strength, it would be ludicrous to hold somebody back. So, they have to go Hokage Naruto versus Quincy Arc Ichigo, right? Now, the hard thing here is Ichigo, when he had his two swords, even when he used them, we didn't really get to see exactly what his power was. Because he was fighting Walsh, who was so overpowered that it made whatever Ichigo was doing seem like it was nothing. So is that even a fair comparison? Then you have Ichigo's final Getsuga Tensho, which if he has his two twin blades, he won't be able to go into that mode. So there's really a lot of caveats surrounding Ichigo. If he has the new swords, that limits his potential for final Getsuga, which if he can do the final, that's a game changer as well. So it really is going to vary on which adaptation are they going to use. Because if Ichigo can go final Getsuga, I think it's tough. I think Ichigo might have the edge over Naruto in that scenario. Because like he gets so elevated. He's kind of like, he's like Goku when Goku first went Super Saiyan God. You can't sense his power level, but he got them hands and he's going to throw them. Whereas Naruto in his Hokage mode, granted, throughout the whole show, the only thing Naruto's been known for is Kagebushi no Jutsu, Rasengan, and Kyuubi. So even as a grown-up, those are the things that's held him down so much that he's elevated to the Hokage level. And not to take anything away from how strong Naruto is, but for all of his biggest, hardest opponents, he didn't fight him alone. He's always needed backup. Going against Kaguya, couldn't have beat her without Sasuke. Fighting Madara, couldn't have beat him without Sasuke. Because Sasuke could see the clones, Naruto couldn't. For Ichigo, going against Yuosh, yeah, he needed help. Going against Aizen, nah. He did that on his own. He soloed that. Going against the, I forget the name of it. Well, the Fullbring arc, he still kind of did that alone. But you know, the people who had the dolls with the dude who could control air, that was one of my favorite arcs. It wasn't in the manga, I believe, but it was in the anime because it was like a filler arc. Bounto, going against the Bounce, he did that on his lonesome. Granted, he needed help elevating to that level, like he needed somebody to train him to the Bankai level, but he did his own thing. And I'm thinking when Ichigo gets hollowified, he turns into a savage. Y'all saw what he did to Ukiura. Y'all saw what he did to Uryu, who was his friend. If that hollow takes over, which, if you followed the manga, the hollow is actually his real Shinigami powers. Again, depends on which adaptation they use as well. He's a tough contender. He's super fast. He's super strong. And then when it boils down to it, what I'm starting to think again, this goes back to the Shredder versus Silver Samurai fight. I think looking at base components, again, we have a fight of samurai versus ninja. Granted, I know what y'all gonna say. Ichigo's not a samurai. How dare you? They kind of are. Look at the Gote 13. You get a Zanpakuto, you get classes on how to use swords. Swordsmanship classes. Remember when Kenpachi was fighting Neotora? He was like, I don't like to fight traditionally because I'm so strong. That's why I swing one-handed. But to become a Gote 13 captain, you have to take these classes. This is what the captain commander taught me. Both hands, he did a proper samurai slash. So, before y'all say they're not real samurais, they do get trained in the ways of swordsmanship just like a samurai would. Before their swords evolve, they have a regular Zanpakuto, which is a samurai sword, a katana for lack of better words. So don't hit me with that they're not samurais. For all intents and purposes, they're modified samurais. Yes, they are. They don't wear the armor, but they have the techniques. So, with that said, Ichigo didn't really take any classes in swordsmanship. He's been running off of raw potential, and how far can that take him against someone who's been trained as a kid to be a ninja? How far can his raw potential take Ichigo in this battle? That's the million-dollar question. And also, which adaptation are they going to use? New swords? Zangetsu? Zangetsu, they can pull a lot more source material from, so I think they might go that way. Because the new swords, again, he wasn't stunned. And when he was stunned, we didn't get to see anything, and he still got body. So, like I said, I'm still torn after talking it out with y'all. Base components of kind of like a samurai versus a ninja fight. I said it before, I'll say it again. I always rock with my ninjas. I'm rocking with my man Naruto Uzumaki on this fight. Mainly because, even though it doesn't show a lot, Naruto does have training. He trained to be a Genin. He passed these tests. He passed the test to be a Chunin. He passed the test to be a Jonin. We didn't get to see those tests, but he had to pass them to get to that Hokage level. They weren't just going to elevate him. He made his way to being the hero of Konoha. He made his way to controlling the Kyuubi. Spatial teleportation. If you've played any Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 or Road to Boruto, like, he twists around so fast. His Rasengan has abilities to create craters in the earth. He can fight these extraterrestrial people as well. Naruto, as a grown man, Hokage Naruto, he is a force to be reckoned with. Not taking anything away from Ichigo. He's also a force to be reckoned with, but I think there's just too much mystery surrounding Ichigo for me to have a fair opinion right now. I don't know which version they're going to use, and I don't think Ichigo has the technique to kill him right now, to kill Naruto. Because again, Naruto, if he gets hurt, he has the Kyuubi. The Kyuubi can take over and go into the skull mode, where it's just raw anger, or he can control it, and even then, Naruto also has summoning jutsus, which I think they won't allow to use. Even though that is somebody else, it's still Naruto who can do it, so I don't know if they'll allow them to do the summoning jutsu, but between Sage mode and Kyuubi mode, Naruto has a lot of enhancing abilities. Whereas Ichigo, even though he gets stronger, he gets faster, I think he won't be that much faster than a ninja. He won't be that much faster than Naruto. So, for those reasons, I gotta rock with Mr. Uzumaki, hero of Konoha. Yes, his skills are limited to Kagebushins and Rasengans, but if y'all remember, as Kakashi said before, if he does the Kagebushin no Jutsu and has his clones fight, when those clones get destroyed, the memories come back to Naruto. So he can learn, he can adapt, and he can destroy Ichigo that way. So it would only be a matter of time. At that point, it's a waiting game. Will Naruto's chakra last longer than Ichigo's stamina? We're going to find out. But with that said, it's a tough call. Both of them. They're the main characters. They have the power of the main character. The plot armor is thick on both. But what do y'all think? Comment down below who's going to win. Ichigo? Naruto? I'm open. I'm open for discussion as always. Because like, I was torn. I'm going with Naruto just based on what I've seen. He has the potential to overwhelm. As a ninja, I always got to rock with my ninja fan. Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that social media jazz. Because my videos, just like this banging beat in the background, I'm telling you, they always fire. Straight up fire. Psych, I lied. What did I lie? I don't know. No, I didn't lie. But send it.